everybody, and welcome back to Friday Night Magic. Hopefully on Friday night. We're filming a little later than usual because they were doing some construction in the bay that's behind our office, and it was a little too loud to film, so...
Just a bit.
We're starting a lot later than we normally do, so... Hopefully it'll come out okay. Anyway, so we have two really cool decks today with a bunch of new cards that we haven't featured before because we just got a pretty big order in. So I'm playing a deck that relies on Torpor Orb and Sundial of the Infinite, along with cards like the Hunted Cycle, for instance. The Hunted Horror is a 2-drop, costs black. It's a 7/7 Trampler, and its downside is it gives your opponent a bunch of protection for black tokens. With Torpor Orb or Sundial of the Infinite in play, you can either just, that ability never happens, and it's just a 2-mana 7/7 with Torpor Orb, or with Sundial, you can pay 1 and tap it to end the turn while that's on the stack, and it just removes that downside.
You let the spell resolve, and then in response to the trigger, don't exile it while it's on the stack.
No.
It's gone forever.
No, you don't want to do that.
Just in case you try and play it on Magic Online. There is an order to it.
Yeah, so the colors I went with were Grixis. There's another version of this deck that I'm probably going to do in the future that runs Hushwing, Griff, and I don't remember the other one's name.
Collie's Honor Guard?
It's something like that, yeah. But it's basically the creature versions of that, but you have to be in white, and I'm not.
Yeah, and those way you can collect a company of them up too.
Yeah, which is always like pretty sweet. You can just sneak in like a 7/7 Trampler along with one of those at instant speed, and what's your opponent gonna do? Counter half of it? Like, it doesn't really work that way. So yeah, that's the deck I'm playing, and I'm really excited about it. Also, in the video, I am not going to refer to Torpor Orb as Torpor Orb, because that has way too many ors in it, so I'm just gonna call it Torb. Torb. Alright.
As for me, I am playing a white-red legendary list that wants to abuse the new Mox Amber.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a few low-drop white legendaries, like Kithian, Izumaru, and then in red we get Zergo Bellstrikers, another 1-drop. So we can already have 10 1-drops in the deck that trigger our Mox Amber and allow for, all of a sudden, a turn 3 Rabble Master or a turn 3 Brimaz.
Yeah.
A little bit of disgustingness.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. We're probably going to be doing quite a few decks that feature Mox Amber. I know Patreon, Kreestab sent us a Nea Mox Amber list. Like, we're going to be doing quite a few different varieties of this, because we got them now, so might as well use them. Yeah, so, to decide who goes first... Oh, it's modern, by the way.
Yes.
Never mentioned that. Let's see... what to do... Here's one we haven't done in a while. Hopefully this still even works. Light up dice. Here's a 4.
And it was still flashing.
Still flashing. And that's 6. So, you'll be going first. Here's Mr. Boopster. And we will see you in Game 1. Alright, Game 1. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. And for myself, that's what I have. Pretty exciting stuff. Alright.
Marsh Flats. All my Mox Ambers are hiding on the bottom of my library, I guess.
Right where you want them to be.
We got a Plains.
Because everyone knows a Mox is best on, like, turn 15.
Yeah. Kithian. Turgo.
Let's draw a card. It's kind of interesting. Polluted Delta, which I will crack on 19. I think I'll grab... a Watery Grave, untapped, going to 17. And let's go for a Serum Visions. Draw, scry 2. Don't think I want either of those. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Cliff Top Retreat. Jesze.
Take it. 15.
And Izumaru, Hound of Konda.
Okay.
Drago.
Untap. Draw a card. I think probably at this point this is a little better. So, untap Blood Crypt. 13. Faithless Looting. Draw 2. Discard 2. And those will be... Hunted Phantasm and Scalding Tarn. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Go to combat.
Yep.
2.
4, you mean?
4, yes.
Take it. 9.
And
Luckily, you were not able to kill him.
Smuggler's Copter.
Okay.
Jergo.
The only being at 9 with a flyer. Draw a card. Oh, where were you a long time ago? Just do that. Probably. There's a swamp. Oops, wrong way. Explosives for 1.
Rude.
And can you get this indestructible just whenever?
Yeah, but I have to pay 3 mana, so...
Yeah, so I'll pop this now. Also prevents you from...
He was
putting
just
it in the
out
coffer,
walking
so-
his dog, and he murdered him in cold blood.
I did murder him. That is true. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, there was another puppy.
Okay.
And this one knows how to drive a helicopter, apparently.
Apparently.
3.
Even when he's tired. I go to 6.
Draw. And we're going to discard another copter.
Okay.
Jergo.
Untap. Draw. Unfortunately, that I think is going to hit me no matter what. So, Bloodstained Mire, which I will crack, going to 5. And hope that I remember to put my basic mountain in here. Yes, I did.
He didn't want to go to 3?
No.
Now when there's a dog that knows how to drive a helicopter running around?
Not particularly. Let's go Torpor Orb. And 2 black for Hunted Horror. Go ahead. 7/7 trample. Who normally
Untap.
would give you 2 3/3 centaurs with protection from black.
But disables enters
Anymore.
the battlefield abilities.
Yes.
So, draw for turn.
Also, for the record, I'm going to be very upset if you just bolt me to death.
We will crew the copter.
Yep.
Puppy will fly in for 3.
2.
And, yeah, we have one of our...
God, you're so boring! Ah! I had such a good turn! And a 9/8 flying trample. I could actually get out of this hole, but no. Gotta have the bird spell.
Gotta have one of the 2 copies of Lightning Helix. in the
Alright.
deck.
Fun. Right. Game 2. Alright, game 2. Show my hands. That is what I am working with. Whoop. Go ahead.
And we've got... those.
Whoop. Alright, so, kick things off. Untap Water Grave, 18. Tap that. Exile a Simian Spirit Guide for a Torb. Pass turn.
That is a very fast Torb.
Yeah, conveniently both of these effects, because there's 8 in this deck, costs 2 colorless, so Simian Spirit Guide's actually really good.
Arid Mesa. Going all the way to 17 to get us a Sacred Foundry and a Kithian.
Okay.
Enter go.
Draw. Polluted Delta. Crack. 17. I think I'm just going to get a Swamp with that. Yeah. And cast a Hunted Horror. Pass turn.
My God.
Your guy is indestructible, so...
Can be.
With the right combination of things, you can get around this.
Untap.
Plus he dies to removal.
Draw for turn. Clifftop Retreat, since we have both a mountain and a plains.
Hey.
And a very unexciting Anafenza.
Hey! Torpor Orb! I think that's the only... That and P... Your one copy of P and Kieran are like the only things that Torpor Orb actually affects.
Enter go.
This deck is also much better against decks that rely heavily on like Snapcaster Mage type shenanigans and that sort of thing. Draw.
Yeah, turning off Snapcaster is a pretty big game against a lot of control decks. And
It's not overly useful.
all of the weird collected company lists always have those random effects too that you just shut off.
Tap Steam Vents. Attack for 7.
Go 10.
Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. We shall play a mountain. And a goblin rabbit.
You're able to flip him this turn.
So,
Alright.
go to combat.
Yes.
Swing for 5.
Take it. 12.
And since we attacked with at least 2 other creatures, we get to flip Gideon. Unfortunately, untapping and making something indestructible is not very good against a 7/7 Trampler.
True.
So,
You can absorb some damage and then crack back for a lot, potentially.
and I think that's what he's going to have to do. A very unexciting. He shall attack Gideon.
Okay.
Turgo.
Tap. Draw. He attacks Gideon.
Gideon down.
Scalding Tarn, which I'll crack.
Just sparked. And struck him down.
Go to 11. Is he alive in the timeline currently?
Yeah.
Who's the white one that's dead? Elspeth?
Elspeth.
Yeah.
Well, she's in the underworld of where Gideon's from. Gideon was basically a yo-yo for Nicobolus for a while, so he's kind
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Yo-yos are fun.
being indestructible is not very helpful when the Elder Dragon just tosses you around like a ball for a while.
Yeah.
And then just lets you planeswalk away because he probably felt sorry after a while.
If you didn't like the 7/7 Trampler, you definitely won't like the 9/8 Flying Trampler.
Yeah, that's...
Nom.
That's the thing.
Eater of Days. Go ahead.
Man, if only I could destroy the Torpor Orb in response to that entering.
That'd be pretty good. I'm pretty
Untap.
sure that many free turns you'd be able to get me.
Draw for turn. Okay, I think that had to have been a path. Because while we have flyers... Granted, that has trample, so we weren't doing anything anyway.
You could also put 2 more toughness into play and survive.
Yeah. Except the goblins have to
Oh, the
attack.
goblin has to attack, yeah. Right. That's always fun.
Yeah, my goblins kind of have to throw themselves at this 9/8.
That's quite the snack. I mean, this thing's called Eater of Days. You're like, here's 1 goblin. Will that satisfy you? What is this supposed to be anyway? It's a Leviathan, but is it like a train?
Go to combat.
Yep.
It's like a giant flying worm centipede thing.
Yeah.
I know, he's got little centipede legs hanging out there.
He does.
There might be mandibles, though. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Attack you for 2.
I will eat one of those and go to 10.
Give him a nice little snack.
Yes.
And Kithian returns as a young boy.
Yep.
Nothing ever happened. And here's Zergo Bellstriker,
Okay.
who has the toughness,
He does.
except he can't block.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I guess
So that's your go.
this is definitely power 9 or greater. Or power 2 or greater. It's like, it's so much greater, it's at 9. Yeah, and I don't really have to... Okay. Sundial of the Infinite. Just to get that out there. And attack you for 16.
Are you sure you don't want to activate that now?
Not particularly.
Then yeah, you got me.
Do you not have enough to... 2, 3,
I can only absorb
4, 5. Yeah, so it'd be 11.
Yeah, if you could have blocked, I could have lived.
True.
And or if Pia and Kira Nalar, could make 2 thought picks to block with.
I love how the Torpor Orb actually shut off a couple things. Because really, this matchup, it shouldn't be doing anything other than enabling my stuff, but it's not bad.
There's like 2 Anafenza and 1 Pia and Kira, and we managed to draw one of each of them.
Alright, so that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for myself. Sorry, I didn't sort these ahead of time. That is what I'm working with. Alright.
Let's start things off with an Arid Mesa. 17. For a Sacred Foundry.
Yeah. I wonder if this is going to be the dreaded 2 1-drops turn. The Mox Amber for enabling. It's pretty scary.
And I think you called it.
Oh, great.
Here's Kithian,
Yeah.
a Mox Amber,
Ah,
and his loyal puppy.
alright.
He's just out for a walk with his dog. Enter go.
So now if you dash a Zergo next turn, he flips immediately. That's insane. Yeah. Wiregrave untapped. Going to 18. And let's see what's in our future. Serum Visions. Scry 2. I definitely don't want one of those, but I think I will take this one. So
I mean, if I have a land, I can just go Goblin Rabblemaster.
That too. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I guess that's technically more likely than Zergo.
Well, this turn it is going to be
the
the Zergo. So, dash him out.
Yep.
6.
12.
Flipping Kithian.
So that goes back to your hand after, right? Zergo?
Yeah, and at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah.
And up to 1 target creature you control, so I don't have to pick a target.
Yep.
Can't block. And he goes back to my hand. Zergo.
Adapt. Draw a card. Yeah, so that's really scary. Mountain. Torpor Orb. Go ahead.
Untap.
Fortunately, I don't think I can compete with this start. This was a very good start. We'll see, though.
Draw for turn. Does that inspire brokenness?
That is not a sentence that I am happy to be hearing right now. Does this inspire brokenness?
Add a white.
Yeah.
Mox Amber.
Okay.
It wasn't a land, but we'll take it. Another white.
Yeah.
And here is a Rabblemaster.
So you did have both. It
Yeah,
was
just-
yeah.
Go to combat.
Yeah, that definitely inspires brokenness.
3.
Take it. 9.
And one of your creatures can't block. Up to 1. So there's
Sounds-
none, so I'll just pick none.
Sounds delightfully wonderful.
Enter go.
Unzap. Draw. Oh boy. So what does he turn into? A 5/5?
A 4/4.
4/4?
Indestructible.
Yeah. Wonder how I pull this one out. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I guess technically, Zergo or land puts me in a terrible position. Oh boy, there are so many things that could go horribly wrong here. But we gotta play to our outs, I suppose.
Yeah, you probably have to crack a fetch land to play a hunted something.
No, it's not that. 3, 4. I guess technically maybe I'm not dead, just dead to that. Oh, it's not good though. It's really not good. Polluted Delta. Correct back. Going to 8. Get a swamp. Because that is the point of the game we are at now. The swampy point. So Zergo would come in as well. 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's still my only real way out of this, so we'll do it. Hunted Horror and a Vexing Devil. Go ahead.
Oh, you produced 2 blockers.
I'm still dead to so many things.
Untap.
Freaking Rabble Master.
Draw for turn.
What's he even doing in here? Is that legendary?
He helps.
I mean, I guess he makes this happen. So
yeah, he makes this happen really fast. Is another option. I'd kind of like to land there.
I'll bet you would have. I'm still dead to so many things.
So you definitely block those goblins. So I lose those if I go to combat.
Conveniently, I can even block Gideon with my 7/7, effectively. And not just have to throw away a dude. If you would decide to send him in.
Yeah, and then you can trade with the Vexing Devil, so then I only get 4, 5, 6 damage through with the Bell Striker.
Which I think would tap you out, so I'm not just dead to bolt.
I think this turn we'll go for Carry Zev, Skyship Raider.
Okay.
She's hard to block and
yeah,
makes a sacrificial pawn every turn. Just can't kill her monkey.
Exactly.
And your Hunted Horror shall attack Gideon next turn.
Okay.
And go to combat.
Yep.
Duis. Some
Get
snacks
those out of there. Yes.
Hopefully goblin meat is tasty. Enter go.
Unzap. Draw.
Is there a tribe that would eat goblins that aren't dragons?
I don't know. Eater of Days would eat a goblin. Pretty sure it would eat anything if it's going to be eating days.
That's true. If it can eat time itself, though, does it need physical food?
Yeah. Oh, God. What do I do here? So my Hunted Horror has to come in at Gideon unless I can prevent that from happening somehow.
Yeah, and it doesn't even kill him.
It doesn't even kill him.
So you'd have to send your Vexing to try and kill it, and then that really leaves you open.
Faithless Looting. Draw 2. Discard 2, which I think at this point is probably these two. Steam Vents and Sundial. Howling Tarn, crack that gun to 7. Get an island. I'm now out of basics, which is kind of scary. I'm actually shocked I've lived this long, to be honest. This is,
Fortunately, I had the really fast
surprising.
flip, but I kind of need the lands to make the rest of my hand work.
Yeah. Here's another
But having one of each of the 1-drops and Mox Amber and a land was too good of a hand to keep otherwise. But I am impressed that, yeah. How are you going to say you have a man out for something?
Yeah.
Well, oh, right, because you don't have to attack. That's why you did it.
I don't have a combat step.
You don't have a combat step. Still need a land here. So the only thing that's changed... So you'd block these... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I'm not missing anything?
I think.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you have to block the 2 big guys.
Yep.
So,
yeah, you got me.
Bell Striker, dashed.
Yeah. Maybe this would
Go to combat.
better. I don't know. I don't think so.
Or I guess no. Activate Gideon.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Yeah, you gotta do that, or this does not work.
And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
14, 15.
14, 15.
Yep, so throw that in front of that. What's next biggest problem?
3-2.
Probably, yeah. So throw that in front of that. And, what has first strike here?
1 damage from first strike.
6.
And then 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7.
6, 7.
You got me. I was debating, because I could have explosived on 0, but the problem was, like, you threw away your goblin tokens. Like, I knew I could take out your Mox Amber, but then I'm dead to just a land off the top.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't able to
But I was just
get
right
anything that
Hazarets.
way. Yeah. So, yeah. That was this matchup. That game was a lot better. A lot more climactic than the, oh, I have a bolt.
Yeah, I have a Volt.
But, yeah. So, that was this, and we'll see you next week.